We won't ever get this synced.
No. So, Kate and I were doing a little shopping recently, and I put this palette in my Instagram as an Insta haul. It's a limited edition from Tarte at Ulta.
She's gotten to play with this, and I haven't, so this is my first time.
I've only worn it like maybe once. So it's limited edition at Ulta from Tarte, and it has
2 matte colors and 3 shimmers.
Alright, so let's try and do this. 2 matte colors here, and then these 3 are all shimmers. So
they're really pretty.
Go in for our close-up. And this is called
Golden Days and Sultry Nights.
Yes. And
they also had a limited edition blush that went with it, but my mom didn't get that. Although, if I had the money, I probably would have bought it, because it's pretty.
we have a lot of light on in here, so
We do.
I don't know if you can see that little shimmer here. Because we have dueling makeup mirrors.
Plus all the lights that she uses to film on.
Which is a lot.
So
it also came with a little card with 2 different looks. One's the Golden Days look, and then this is the Sultry Nights look.
I kind of feel like they ripped off Too Faced, because Too Faced does that too.
Tarte has always done little cards.
Well, so has Too Faced, so they probably ripped off each other.
They probably did. Who knows? So we thought we would just
apply our makeup and do an eye look.
Right. And talk about, we'll both kind of talk about what we're doing at the same time. It's going to be very kind of freeform. I've only used it once. You've used it
Never.
And so that's what we're doing. So let's just dive in. I'm going to start off, I'll just jump in. I'm going to start off with a new primer that I picked up when we picked up this palette. And it's the Bare Minerals BB Cream Primer. And
when I was home for spring break, we went to not our local mall, but the mall that's gigantic near us. And we went into the Bare Minerals store, and the girl did exactly what my mom just did, and she rubbed it into her hands, and it's beautiful. I love it. It's pretty.
It has a little bit of the luminosity to it. It has great sunscreen in it.
30, I think.
It does. 30 sunscreen. It's just...
It's really pretty.
Really pretty. I couldn't get it out of my mind. We didn't buy it that day, but it's been kind of lingering in my mind, so I'm going to use this as my primer today.
And I'm not using a primer, but I am using a Pore Minimizer, and this is the Baby Skin from Maybelline.
What do you think of that?
I think it's good. I bought this over a month ago, and I haven't even gone through half of it. I think it's well worth the money that you pay for it.
Now, some people have been saying it's like the one from Benefit.
I've never tried the one from Benefit, so I have
Do you know the
no
one
idea.
I'm talking about, the Professional?
I know what you're talking about, but I've never tried it, or swatched it, or anything. So I'm going to be using next as my foundation, if you can see me. That's the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse, and I'm in the latest shade that they make.
Big surprise there.
Which is Porcelain Ivory.
I love the finish this gives my skin. Like, I think I could almost go out on the weekend like this. Alright, and then I am using my Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation. This is one of the ones I've been trying to use up for this year. And I'm down to this little bitty bit. And I'm going to apply it with this Real Techniques sponge, which I think I like that better than the Beauty Blender. Yes.
Then I'm going in with my concealer, which is the Instant Age Rewind concealer, and this is in Fair Clear, obviously. I'm a ghost. And I make a triangle on my face.
I love that one. They know I love that one.
I like this.
So I picked this one up a while back, and I really didn't like it under my eyes, and then someone said, oh, it's great for other parts of your face. That's what it's intended for, which I must have missed the memo on that. And it actually is pretty good for that.
So then I also use this as my regular concealer because it's meant to cover up dark spots and dark circles, and I have a lot of acne scarring, so I'm using it for its intended purposes. Am I in your makeup space now?
No, do you want to try this today?
Sure, I mean I can.
So this is the NYX HD High Definition Eyeshadow Base, which comes on a little doe foot, and I think it's really similar to the Urban Decay.
I second that. I've used it before. I'm going to powder, and I'm going to use my Stay Matte from Rimmel, and this is in Creamy Natural. Not my favorite, but I'm going to use it.
You don't like it?
I mean, it's just because I haven't bought more of my Bare Minerals Ready foundation in the color that I am right now. And so it's really hard for me to find something that's as wonderful as Bare Minerals is.
I know. It's expensive for a college student.
It's like $30. It does last me a longer time.
How long do you think it lasts you?
I can probably get about 8 weeks out of it.
That's pretty good.
I don't use it all the time because I don't wear makeup every day.
Now,
that's a surprise.
I raised you better than that.
Well, some mornings...
Kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, let's be real. I take a lot of science courses, and we have to wear the super, super cute goggles. Not the glasses, but the goggles. And they just... Makeup and that just do not mix very well. Now, I am fortunate that this past semester, one of my professors let us use the safety glasses. So much better, but it's still a pain.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, my mom did a gel manicure on me, and this is my first time ever having gel on, and I'm like, we literally just did them right before we filmed this, and I'm like, got to be so careful.
She's like, can I touch them right away? Uh-huh, yes you can. So I'm going to powder with this, my e.l.f. High HD powder. I really love this.
Boom, boom, boom. What?
I don't know if we've ever done this before, where we sat together and did our makeup together.
I thought you were laughing at me because basically all morning today I've been like, bear, bear, and I don't know why.
So we're filming this on Mother's Day. It's
Yes.
Sunday afternoon.
My brother came over and with his fiance, and they made my mommy some really good breakfast.
It was lovely.
And I made my mommy like a Sharpie mug.
I should have brought it up.
It says, "Mama, I love you," a latte.
It's really cute.
Funny.
It's going to have to make an appearance in one of my videos soon.
Yes. So that's what we did, and I think my dad is picking something up on the way home.
It's okay. All right, I'm diving in.
Okay, well I was waiting for you.
Oh, you were? Oh, well don't wait for me. Let's dive in.
Okay, well you talk about the color you're going to use first.
Okay, so I'm going to use, I'm going to start off with just going under my brow with this highlight color, which is called Toes in the Sand.
So I'm going to start on my eyelids first, and I don't know how to say this name. It's like Capihara?
Caprina, something like that.
I don't know. Something cocktails. It's this color right here. Oh, wow. You can see the camera. How lovely.
So then I think I'm going to do kind of a colorful look and go into this turquoise color, which is called Ocean View. And I'm going to use, I'll see how this goes, this e.l.f. C brush, and I'm just going to pat this all over my lid.
Ooh. So then I'm going to be taking this color right here called Espadrilles. I'm going to place this into my crease.
So I decided I'm only going over like 2/3 of the way on my lid. This, I think, is going to be a great, like, one and done color.
Oh, yes.
That's this one, this Tropical Sunset. It's really a pretty color. I'm going to go in with this smaller shading brush from Real Techniques. It's one of the smaller ones. Into this Tropical Sunset here. And I'm going to do that on the outer third of my lid.
Right, and then I'm going to use Toes in the Sand, this lighter one, to help blend out my crease color.
Then I'm going to just take this big brush and do a little blending.
I swear, I want to walk around my college campus with blending brushes and just hand them out to people because it's ridiculous. I am now going to do the most adventurous thing I think I've ever done in my life. And I'm going to take, what is this color? Ocean View? Ocean View. And I'm going to apply it not under my lash line, but I'm going to apply it on the lower waterline.
So then I'm going to go into this matte mid-tone shade called Espadrilles and blend that into my crease with my favorite fluffy brush that you're supposed to apply. I just use it. You're supposed to use one side to apply it, the other side to blend it. I just use it.
So then I'm going to take Tropical Sunset. I think I've used every color in this palette now. Tropical Sunset, which is this brown one. And I'm going to place that under my eye with a pencil brush. Because you can't forget about that part, ladies. So I'm using three mascaras because I can't choose just one.
So tell us why you use each one when you're using it.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to talk through them. The first one I'm going to be using is this Bold Volume Lifting Mascara from Estee Lauder. And I like this as like a base because it really doesn't do much other than just like give your lash color. And then I'm going to use the Clump Crusher from CoverGirl because the wand is curved and it helps lift my lashes because I don't curl them.
She doesn't need
I don't
to
need
curl
to.
them.
They're so long they do it by themselves. And then I'm using this Bare Minerals Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara over top of all of that because it makes them really thick.
Alright, so after I put that in my crease, I went back in with this, or I've been doing this, going back in with this Tropical Sunset to add it like up here in the outer corner of my crease area, just because it's a little bit darker and I wanted it a little darker up there. So
It's true. It's so hard.
oh, it's so hard to have long eyelashes, ladies. Right?
You
Can't
don't
wait
know.
to hear the comment.
You
I can't
don't
wait to
know.
hear the comments on that one. Alright, I'm going to use the Benefit Fake Up Concealer.
I brought something in because I know you wanted to use it.
Ooh! Aqua Brown. This is the color 15, which I think is like their blonde color.
Which is funny because I don't have blonde eyebrows.
But it's really pretty dark, I think, for blonde.
Mm.
Well, I think I have to get me some of this.
I like it. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna go finish the rest of my
That's too
face.
dark.
No.
Wow, I think that looks really natural.
So I'm gonna use the Hoola bronzer. One of my friends from high school used to say, if you start looking like Lindsay Lohan, she's gonna take the bronzer away from you.
I'm gonna smudge a little bit of this darker shade. Actually, I think I'm gonna go in first with Espadrilles and go all along my lower lash line and then hit the outer corner with that Tropical Sunset, which is quickly becoming my favorite.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use my favorite blush that my mommy gave me. It's the Milani Baked Blush in Dulce Pink. This is my holy grail product. If I could only use one blush for the rest of my life, this would be it.
Really?
Yes, because you don't need a highlighter with it because it does it all for you.
It does. It's really a beautiful blush.
Finish off with my lips.
Why are you so far ahead of me?
I've gotten very used to doing my makeup in 15 minutes or less because I don't like waking up in the morning. Who does? So I'm using my lip duo that I love, And it's the NYX Butter Lipstick in Fun Size Mini. And I'm going to swatch this because, oh my gosh. That is the prettiest color I have ever seen in my life.
That's pretty.
And then over top of it, I'm going to apply the NYX Butter Gloss. Are we seeing a theme? And this is in Creme Brulee. And I feel like this is like kind of like the lip gloss version of this color, but it's so pretty. And that's right there.
I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Tight Line Mascara today. With that little itty bitty bitty brush. Yeah, that's a brush. Yeah. I'm going to put some blush on. I'm going to use this Bronze and Glow blusher from...
It's a limited edition.
Art Deco. This is one of the things I got in my swap, which should be up before this video. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. And if this is an Australian brand, holy guacamole, isn't that beautiful? And it came with a little brush, so I'm going to use a little brush.
Fun story, when I was really little, like elementary school little, I would come into my mom's room in the morning and she would take her makeup brushes and we would make each other have pretty makeup on each other just by brushing.
Yeah, pretend makeup.
Pretend makeup. It was one of my favorite things ever.
Favorite things ever!
Like I would say, I want princess makeup and she would do princess makeup. Which in the end all ended up.
It was all the same, but it was just like, oh. This is the Tarte Achoti?
Achoti? What?
I don't know how to say this.
Those are all the ways I know how to say it.
It's the Lip Surgeon. Alright, I think I'm ready for my close-up. Are you ready for your close-up? So let's talk about this palette. What'd you think of it?
Amazing. I really like this color, this Ocean View color. It's kind of like, it doesn't look like this in the palette when you look at it, but it's like a seafoam green, and it's very true to a seafoam green. Not a seafoam blue, but a seafoam green.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to put it on my lid.
Because in the actual pan, it looks darker than it actually applies.
It does apply a little bit lighter, and it's got a really kind of shiny finish, so I like it.
I really like Tarte because everything is like butter.
So this color, which is the Tropical Sunset, this is going to be great. One and done, this with a little highlighter. Oh, really pretty. Loving that. So, and these two matte shades, these are really nice. Really nice for a crease. This is pretty light. So when I had this in my crease, I did find I wanted to deepen it a little bit with this, like on the outer corner. But it's a really nice transition shade.
It's a buildable color because I dipped my brush into it twice and I think I got some good coverage on my lids.
And I think the packaging.
The packaging is what sold me.
It's so pretty. Not that that's everything, but...
No, but the packaging is beautiful.
You know, when I take something out, I like when it looks pretty. So, I don't remember how much it was, but I will include the cost. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, this kind of two looks in one at the same time. A little bit of us just chit-chatting while we're doing our makeup and chit-chatting with each other and chit-chatting with you and giving you our first impressions on this limited edition palette. So if you're new to my channel and you're just stopping by for the first time, I hope you'll hit the subscribe button and join me for future videos. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So I hope to see you there. Instagram is by far my favorite social media, the one I probably post to the most. And Kate has a blog, and that's listed down below if you're interested in following her on that. And I hope to see you real soon. Bye.
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 I'll just swoop on in.